Alright guys, we're going to start a little light today. We're going to talk about some Australian news because people just don't want to accept responsibility for their actions, do they? So we're going to talk about this story, and then I'm going to show you the really interesting part about it. Single mother of 3 recovering from a stroke, forced to steal food to feed her anorexic daughter after JobSeeker payments cut. You're probably sitting there thinking, oh, poor mum can't feed her daughter because the job seeker payments have been cut, right? And obviously, look, at the end of the day, if anybody doesn't have a job, sucks, right? Full credit to you. But that's not why I'm upset about this, because we'll break it all down and then wait till the end and you'll be surprised. So, a single mother of 3 from Victoria claims that she is living like a peasant and has been forced to steal food from her family ever since her job seeker payments were cut last month. Lisa, 44, from Packham, southeast Melbourne, says that she had 2 strokes in September 2017, leaving her permanently disabled and unable to work. So 2017, right? 4 years ago. Ever since, she's been relying on job seeker benefits, which were slashed at the beginning of last month, reducing her weekly income by $150. After paying rent, gas, water, Wi-Fi, phone bills and petrol, Lisa has just $20 left over a fortnight for food. That used to feed her and her youngest daughter, 18, who still lives at home. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do, Lisa told 7news.com.au. I don't want to do that. I want to make a habit of stealing food to eat. But with her daughter recovering from anorexia, she feels like she has little choice. Now, here's the interesting thing. And they don't really show you here because they've blurred this photo out too. But let's go through and let's see if they've unblurred they've blurred the photo. Right. So in the photo that I originally saw, this was more clear. In the original I originally saw, in the image, this is the new iPhone 12. This is a daughter that's claiming that she's surviving off $20 a week. She can't feed her daughter, but somehow she manages to get an iPhone, 12. What's an iPhone 12 worth these days? Well, let's just go through and let's just duplicate an iPhone 12. Harvey Norman, it's $1,869. Kogan, it's $1,379. iPhone 12 at Apple. Here it is here. Doesn't set the price. If we go to buy, let's go to buy one. Let's go to buy an iPhone 12. Well, not really, but here we go. iPhone 12 mini is $1,199, and the iPhone 12 normal is $1,349. So the mother seemingly can't afford to feed her daughter. Her daughter's anorexic, but by golly gosh, the mother can afford the brand new iPhone. It's interesting, isn't it? So it's constant pressure to my daughter so skinny not to feed her fruit or veg, Lisa said. I can't even go down the shops and get all the stuff she needs. Her daughter, who has just graduated from high school, has been struggling with anorexia since the age of 16 and currently weighs just 36 kilos. Last month, Lisa was caught at a local grocery store stealing food and essentials for the 2 of them. It was only food, bananas, milk, bread, and washing detergent and shampoo and conditioner, she said. The store let her off with a warning. I feel really ashamed of doing this. It's so shameful, so embarrassing, she says. Lisa doesn't know how she's going to continue feeding herself and her struggling daughter, but by golly gosh, she doesn't have a problem buying a new iPhone. To save money, Lisa has just been having 1 meal a day, a donut. I only have a donut a day, she said. I have 3 or 4 coffees, sometimes 6, since my stroke. She only has $1 coffees from 7-Eleven. Anything else would be too expensive. I only have 3 or 4 coffees, sometimes 6. Is that a day? 6 coffees a day? Is it? I'm not quite sure. Either that, or I eat noodles or baked beans or go without, she added. So Lisa has just $120 in savings at the moment. Her youngest daughter also receives some Centrelink payments, and they receive $50 a month from her ex-partner for child support. However, Lisa believes it's not enough. But you have an iPhone 12. How did you afford the iPhone 12? In January, she applied for disability support pension, which would have provided her with a little more financial help. She was encouraged by her social worker to apply for it, as they believe they meet the criteria. Which she probably does, to be honest. At the end of the day, my problem with this is that it's not the fact that she's struggling. Anybody struggling, obviously, credit goes to you, right? Obviously, whatever. But if you're claiming that you only have $20 a week to survive and that you haven't been able to work since 2017, which is 4 years ago, how is it you have the new iPhone 12? I'm asking the question. How is it that you go out and afford 4 to 6 coffees, which I presume is a day? A week, maybe? I'm not quite sure. How is it that you go through and afford this stuff? There seemingly is a problem with your priorities. If you can somehow have the new dangle new phone, but you can't seem to feed your 18-year-old daughter. I don't know. Maybe I'm being an ass about it. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. It's actually interesting because as far as I know, they've turned the comments off too. So, yeah. Wonder why. Mainly because people are calling them out, probably. I actually saw this on Facebook, actually. I jumped on Facebook for a second. Yeah, it was on there. But at the end of the day, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section. Personally, I have no sympathies for a mother that's claiming she's poor and can't feed her daughter. That's why her daughter is suffering from anorexia. But hey, I can go out and I can buy the new mobile phone. If you really can't afford to feed your daughter, sell the mobile phone. I'm sure you'll be able to get a nice penny for it. $600, $800 on eBay for it. How many meals could that afford? But yeah, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. 3 videos for the day, guys. 2 more coming up right after this. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are, and we'll have a discussion in the comment section. Apart from that, guys, next video coming right up, we're going to talk about Ben Shapiro, because I ain't afraid to take on anybody. Have a great night. We'll talk to you soon.